Hey guys, I'd like to show you MobiRise. This is a tool that you can use to create websites. Uh, it is something that features AI to get you started, and then after that, you can continue editing from the template it generates. I'm going to show you how you can use this completely freely. I'll tell you about some of the limitations and also the paid versions which also gives you more features. So let's get started. The first step is going ahead and downloading it. I have a Mac, so I'm going to download from Mac. I've already downloaded it and installed it. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, so we have MobiRise open here as the app, and here I'm going to show you how you can build with AI to get started. You can also create using a template or start from scratch. So here I'm going to create a website for an artist. Artist website with portfolio, uh, contacts, and list of services. And I'm going to go ahead and generate this, and it will create a template for me. And let's see what that looks like. All right, so now it just created my site. I have three of these that I can create to start. And then, so you can see it's got the home portfolio and contact that I asked for. And so this is the site that it created. And I I like this, but there are definitely sections like plans here that I don't think I want. So I can remove them. And yeah, so now let's go ahead and modify this site. So I'm going to call this Painting in Bali. Uh, and here I'm going to add my own artwork. So in order to edit, you can start by doing some block parameters. So I just click and I can see the menu. Up here, you can see that the background is either a video or an image, and I can replace the video or create a fallback image. Uh, and so let me go ahead and select image, and you can see that there's a parallax effect. There's an overlay as well. We can see what happens when I turn the overlay off. It appears brighter. And the reason that we have this is so that if the image is obscuring the text, we can use an overlay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. And I'm going to not change a whole lot. I'm just going to publish this website. But actually, before that, let me show a few things. So I'm going to add a section here. Here you can see I've got a variety of different uh, themes that I can choose from. So you get two for free, the MobiRise 5 and the Start M5 are free themes. So if you choose an element from these themes, for example, let's say I want this one, I can just drag and drop it in, and voila, it's right there. Uh, I can also use one with a video, and notice that, oh, if I wanted like a vertical video, I would have to find an element that already has that. If that doesn't exist, then I'm out of luck. And so that's one of the limitations. Unless you get the paid version where you have a code editor and you also have access to a lot more themes. Um, so as long as you can find the elements you need from here, and they have a variety of different elements in the theme, and you're okay with them, you're pretty much set to use this. So what I'm going to do is take this website and publish it. And so the publishing flow is going to be there's two different ways to do it. First, you can get a subdomain with MobiRise, or you can use the flow I recommend, which is GitHub Pages. So I'm going to start by saving it to a folder. I'm going to browse, and in MobiRise, I want to create a new folder. So let me just maybe I'll make a new folder here. Uh, part one. Uh, part. Cool. And so I'm gonna go ahead and publish this. So once this is done, I'm going to use a tool called GitHub, uh, which is a website for versioning source code. And this website has this index.html source code, uh, so that I can revert changes if I made a mistake, going back to older versions of the site. And I can also use it to host my website for free. So in order to do that, first we can download GitHub. So here is the GitHub desktop website, and there's a download function you can download. I already have it downloaded. I'm just open it up. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and open up GitHub desktop and create a repository. So I go add a new repository, and I'm going to choose the folder that I just created. So I have this art website folder here, and I'll just call it our website. And now what I want to do is add a git ignore. Uh, This is so that it does not include files. And I'm going to go ahead and just go create that repository. And so now we have this art website repository, and I want to publish it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. I don't want to keep this private. And the reason is because if I'm going to create a GitHub page on the free GitHub plan, I want to be able to uh, do that. Uh, and I need to make that repository public, which is totally fine because the website is public as well. So I'll just go ahead and publish this repository. If you don't have a GitHub account, you can create one easily, and you can also find videos on uh, Git, which is a version control tool that hosts your source code and changes that you make to it. So anyway, here you can see that we have just committed these two changes, but we want to uh, make our website exported. So I'll just say website initial and go ahead and let's see. So here's the art website. There's nothing here right now. So let me just go ahead and put something in there. Or actually, there are these things. So here we go. Actually, nothing here. Not sure why that's ending. Or I figured out the reason was because I created art website inside of art website. So I just updated it. So I just copied these things back into the art website. So now you can see I have all these files, and I'll go ahead and commit them. And once that's done, I can push. So this is sending the changes that are locally on my computer that I have saved or committed into GitHub. So now I can view this on GitHub. And here you can see this is my GitHub repo. And I have to do one step where I publish this website. So if I go to pages, I can select my main branch and the root folder to publish. Now, this will start a build process that will uh, publish the website. And you can also configure a custom domain. So I have a custom domain, and let me go ahead and get the details to set this up now. So in order to set up a custom domain, you can point a CNAME with the DNS record for your subdomain. So mine is like art at paintingandvolley.com to your username for GitHub. So I've done this. I'm using cloudflare. So here you can see I added the CNAME for art to my GitHub, and I've added this domain. So now I should be able to see this website. It does take some time for the DNS check to be completed, but I can also see that it is also available now. So let's go take a look. So here's the website, and you can see that this has like the video and it has the entire website that we saw. So now I want to make some changes to this website. Let's go ahead and see how we can do that easily and continue with this thing. So let's go back to MobiRise. And what we're going to do is for this, I'm going to change it so that I don't add this overlay. And what I'm going to do is change this contact. So I'm going to click this link, and I want it to go to my email. So uh, arts at Clinton. So now this contact point is updated. I can just hit publish and publish to my local drive, and it's going to go ahead and do that. I just realized I had the wrong link here, so let's just this. I'm going to make this change to the art website inside this folder. That's it. All right, so now if I look at GitHub Desktop, as it's making these changes, I'm going to start seeing these changes appear. And this is how I'm able to go back in history as well. Every time I make changes, I'm making a snapshot of that website. And so you can see these are the pages that's changed. It has the new CSS, and you can see that the nav items have changed as well. And now it has this href. And so I'm ready to kind of say, okay, I'm going to commit my files. And now I have to push. So once I have done all this, I am ready to, uh, 1 second. I'm ready to see my changes live. So let me go and go to my website here. All right. And it's going to take maybe a minute or two. So it's 1:46 right now. Let's just wait a few seconds, a few minutes, and we'll see that it is updated. All right. I just reloaded the page, and here we have the contact going to an email. And we also have this lighter image as well. So that is the now simple process of updating. I'll just make another change to see like exactly how this is working. So for example, here I'll say this episode 30 works instead of 300, and I've been active for maybe 2 years. So I'm going to go ahead and publish, and in uh, very quick order, I can update the website. So I have to go through this process of updates every time. And I can see that I have changed these C files and say, uh, oops, and then I'll go ahead and push. Now, if you pay for the MobiRise, then you can connect your custom domain easier. Uh, and you can also edit these websites a little bit easier. And you have access to all of the different themes and extensions. These extensions allow you to uh, protect your website or pull in from Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. And so they offer a lot of value. You can also have like a shopping cart for PayPal. So they offer more features, and you can also have your forms go somewhere. Uh, so that allows you to have a more professional site, but you have to make a one-time payment for the website. So now that's done, you can share your website with others, link it to social media, and enjoy.